Tonight's Schemes and Ripoffs report centers around a televangelist who says he has a direct line to God. You may have seen Peter Popoff on television, where he promises God's blessings, a lifetime of health and wealth if you just follow his instructions. Well, one local family did just that, and now after sending what money they could to his ministry, say they believe he doesn't pray for people, he prays on them.
Jesus, mighty name, right now, right now, right now. Greater is he.
With the convictions of a true believer,
John,
and enough drama to rival Hollywood,
burning this arthritis right out of your body.
televangelist Peter Popoff makes a strong case that his ministry is changing lives.
I'm on 2 different kinds of medication.
Leon Cunningham is hoping for a change in his life. He worked as a truck driver for 28 years, but last year a crash injured his back so severely he can barely leave his favorite chair.
Oh, it's kind of hard for me to maneuver around.
Let alone drive a truck. Without a job, his family of 4 is going under fast. They may lose their house.
I was the #1 person of my family to take care of everything. And I can't do it no more.
You have problems in your back, the lower part of your back.
But one night, as Leon sat at home wondering what to do, he saw Popoff's message, and for the first time in a long time, there was hope.
You're going to see tremendous miracles in your life.
I said a prayer on their message, praying that somebody could possibly help us a little bit so that we didn't lose what we have.
And the response, at least from Popoff's ministry, was immediate. Stuff started arriving weekly. There was the
miracle spring water,
the divine fragrance.
I'm not sure of the actual fragrance.
This thing, and most recently, a plastic glove.
And this glove is supposed to be blessed as the hand of God.
Each item came with a letter and a promise.
Happiness, success, wealth, vitality.
I need you to follow my instructions.
And every time, those instructions included a request for money. The Cunningham sent what they could, just $30, but after months of waiting for their blessing, Leon's made up his mind about Peter Popoff.
But he is using the Word of God to con people out of their money to make his own pocket richer.
God told me, he said, you smite that cancer with your fist.
It turns out Popoff is no stranger to accusations of fraud. In the late 1980s, paranormal skeptic James Randi went to one of Popoff's revivals with a radio scanner and recorded this.
Hello, Petey. Can you hear me? If you can't, you're in trouble.
It turns out Popoff's wife was feeding him information from prayer cards through an earpiece.
Back off, devil!
Popoff later declared bankruptcy, but that was then. This is now.
As the prophet of God, I know that you're going to see 40 days of windfall miracles come to you.
But the real windfall appears to be going to Peter Popoff himself. And according to these tax records we obtained, it's been going on for years, not days. We investigated the ministry's finances going back to the year 2000, and we found that a major beneficiary of this prosperity doctrine is Peter Popoff and his family. Between the years 2000 and 2005, Popoff's People United for Christ brought in more than $70 million in donations, while he, his wife, his son, and daughter were paid almost $5.5 million in salary and benefits. We called the ministry's California office numerous times to talk to Reverend Popoff about Mr. Cunningham's concerns.
People United for Christ is busy.
But no one ever returned our calls. As for Leon Cunningham, he's still waiting for his blessing, still praying he won't lose his house. He's not sure if that prayer will be answered, but he is sure of one thing when it comes to Peter Popoff.
Don't call him, because to me it'd be a useless phone call. I found that out myself.
There are groups starting to work against Peter Popoff's ministry. The Better Business Bureau here in the United States has challenged the group's status as a nonprofit charity, and in 2005, the Canadian government revoked his organization's status as a charity.